rent and saying, can we afford it? Because you're just depleting and depleting and depleting. So I won't go on about it, but we have soil scientists that are working at this sort of thing, and I believe that that's the truth. And we got to factor that into the fact that what we're doing on the land right now. Now, Sam already did what's happened since 2001, and you've seen this, some of you I suspect, with the drone video. And it kind of speaks for itself. Let's go to somewhere else that I had a lot of personal... Does this thing come off? No, probably not. I just walk around here. I can't see. Sorry if I'm in your way. In 2000, the year 2000, I was approached by Northern Pulp, the company in Pictou County, and they offered me a chance to try to come up with a management plan for 100,000 acres of land, both private and crown, in Liscombe Game Sanctuary. So I came up with a plan, and you know what? I was window dressing. And I'd like to show you on the next slide just what they did with this. This is Abraham's Lake, for those of you that know it. So all that pink is recent forest cover loss. Please turn off your cell phones. Just to put this on, now I was personally involved in this area, and I feel there's no gas station hidden in there. There's no blueberry fields. This is forest loss. Now there's somebody in the audience today that has looked at this from a provincial point of view. Her name is Minga O'Brien, who's sitting right over there. And Minga, 2 years ago, in 2014, which is where this last information came from in that year, she projected, on the basis of solid science, that about, in the last 25 years at that time, that about 40% of the operable forest base had been clear cut. Now tell me if I'm wrong, but that's what we have. In 40% in 25 years have been clear cut. So
is that in Nova Scotia?
That's in Nova Scotia. Yeah. So this is just a typical situation, and you can imagine what it's like for the animals. Let's move to where my parents lived, back in Wolfville. Well, they're dead now, but it's just as well, perhaps. This is Black River Lake, Gasbro Lake, the whole area, back in 2001 again. The first shots are 2001. And this is Northern Pulp again. And the next shot is 2014. There's a bit of a problem here. And it doesn't show. It's a bit like too much trawling under the ocean. It doesn't really show up. The amount of change in a short time is really hard to comprehend. But I think a lot of us are getting a feeling for it. And I'm glad the First Nations people have too, because I'm good friends with some of the ones in the western part of the province, which is what I'm going to show you next. So let's go to where the last big crown land wood basket is in western Nova Scotia, that Bowater land that we bought. This is Annapolis Royal, right here. And this is in 2001, and the recent forest cover loss is right there. Now, they're just getting started there because this whole thing didn't happen until recently. But here we are in 2014 at the same site. So last weekend, I must say nobody's paying me to be here today. Last weekend I went down to see one of the new harvest plan sites, several actually, and I'd like to show you what I found. We talk about ecosystem-based forest management. This is sugar maple, and the tape around it says road location. This is the new system that the minister is talking about. They're going in through that sugar maple stand to get softwood products, lumber and the other.